Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to be showing you how to make AI generated YouTube videos. This is going to be using Pictory. They do come with a free trial, so I will leave a link down below in the description in case you want to follow along with me. Should you want to upgrade, I'll also have a nice coupon code there for a sweet discount. So I will be using ChatGPT. You can use any type of AI writer you want for this. Given the fact they come with the ability to use them for free, I figured I would use this one. Jasper is my personal favorite though. And for this, I'm just going to make it very quick because the idea, in case you haven't seen any of my videos with this, what happens is that it's pretty much the same process, but if you want to do a longer video, you just keep repeating the same steps. So I'll talk about that when we get to it. So I'd like to create a quick script for a YouTube video called The Importance of Software for Online Business Owners. Make sure that this YouTube script doesn't include names, hosts, or any transitions in that. It's just less to edit, which is good. And I put ends with a call to action where they can sign up for a newsletter. So if this is a YouTube video, you want to think about what's going to be the main goal once it's over. Do you want to get them to like, comment, subscribe, follow on a different social media, maybe sign up for a webinar, get a newsletter, check out a product? It's up to you, but obviously that's where you can enter that in. I'm going to hit the green arrow button, and of course, once it's done, I will get back to you. All right, so not bad. What I actually want to do, you notice how I put here, don't have any hosts or transitions, just so it's less for me to delete. I'm going to tell it to remove all of these. So let's see, repeat the same script, except remove the segment. I don't know why I'm capitalizing it. Segment and conclusion parts in brackets. Let's see if it understands what I'm trying to say there. So I'm going to click on enter there. So it's the same thing. Hey, online business owners. There we go. Perfect. So that's the reason why I originally put something like this, because sometimes it can say host says this, and then we transition to this other aspect where something in the background is happening, like birds chirping. I don't need any of that extra stuff. It just makes it so much easier for me to go like this, copy it all, and then move on over to Pictory, where we're going to be using the script to video aspect right here. So let's do proceed. And I'm going to paste it in. So what I want to do is just make this look a little bit better. Usually I like doing one sentence at a time. And sometimes if they're too long, what I can do is just add a couple periods here, like an ellipses, ... So let me just re-center, not center, but make the sentences so they're all one line or maybe a little bit shorter. Once I'm done with that, I'll get back to you. All right, and just like that, you'll notice very quickly that the sentences aren't too long. And this was normally one sentence, not sentences. And now it's two. I just added an ellipses there. This one might be a little bit longer, but the fact is, if you put it too long, it's going to take up too much of the screen. That is going to be our very, very short script. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning. If you wanted to do a longer script and a longer video, just obviously add more. You can do that in any of your AI writers, whether you want to be longer, shorter, that's going to be up to you. But as long as you know the process, you'll be good to go. Let's click on proceed. And this is going to be for a YouTube video, of course. I always like using corporate. I just like the look of it. And in case you haven't seen my other videos, when you're looking to select a template, you're basically just looking at the color and the font and how it looks. Don't worry about the background. If I'm doing a business about software, you can't say oh, there's a cloud there, I can't use that one. That's just an example of what it would look like, okay? You're always going to be changing the background for each scene. So the background doesn't matter here. It just kind of gives you something to compare to. So how does this text pop out with this in the background? In fact, I like this one. Let's go with graceful. And since we're doing YouTube, we want to select this one right here, the 16 and 9, and give it a sec. Once it's done, we will go to the storyboard and I will edit it for you. All right, so there we go. Once we are in the storyboard section, you're going to see all of the scenes are going to be right here. Now, given the fact we already took a look at these scenes and the script that wrote it, obviously you can look through and make sure it doesn't have any typos or anything like that. But in case you wanted to, all you have to do is simply click on it and you can put your cursor there, highlight something, delete it, add it, edit it. That's how you're going to go about doing that. We're already good with that, so we can move on to the next step, which is pretty much going to be the visuals. So starting with scene 1, what Pictory does is it utilizes these sentences that we have here. A lot of these keywords that are highlighted is what it's going to kind of search for when coming for, choosing a background right here. So online business owners, this could be a consumer, this could be an online business owner. This one isn't too bad. It's going to be up to you about how closely targeted you want the video to be the actual compared to the actual script. So I'm just going to keep that one there and I'll go through to the next one. So you can impact the success in the digital world. So let's click on visuals. Let's say we wanted to change it. And let's just say digital world. Ooh, not work, world. Maybe we can get something a little bit better. It's a very easy process. You can hover over it. I think that one's better, and just click it once. and give it like a couple seconds and it's going to show up there. Let's move to the next one. So the importance of software. Okay, someone can be using software, looks good. Let's see, a pivotal role in streamlining your operations. So they're trying to figure something out. Business people perhaps, looks good. So project management, that's pretty much exactly what we want there. That's fine, that'll do. Stay organized, save time, and ultimately increase productivity. I like that one. It's just showing a lot of work happening kind of in the background. So let's go with 7. Efficiency, okay, so people being efficient at work. Let's go to 8. See, automating repetitive tasks, so on and so forth, looks good. Someone using a computer. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, I can see that. Let's see, customer experience, that's good. Support, people helping out. I've seen this one before. They're just like so happy walking through a supermarket, which this is an example of one where you're like, I think you're going to need to change it out. I think it's the customer satisfaction. Like they're satisfied customers, like they just bought that, they're happy, but let's do something different. So let's do like shake hand. This is a little tip for you too. Like some of the biggest things here we're talking about is customer satisfaction, relationships, but what's another way that you can use to describe that? Like someone shaking hand, like two people smiling at each other, giving them a high five, okay? So these are just other ways of doing that. Let's see. That one looks good. Let's go with that one. Perfect. 13. So that was the first time we wanted to change it. Requires safeguarding sensitive data. This is kind of like the matrix in the background, but sure, we'll go with that. Reliable software. This could have threats, critical error. That matches up nicely. As your online business expands, scalability becomes essential. Good. So let's move on to 16. The right software can easily adapt to your growing needs. So they're using the computer. That's covering it a little. So let's say we wanted to just find a different one. So that's the reason why I like making the sentences a little shorter. You'll notice this one is a little bit longer and it kind of takes up a good amount of the screen, but that'll be fine. 17. The right software for your online business. Let's just do online business. Let's go with software. Oh yeah, look at that spelling of software. Okay, it'll still pick something up. This one looks good. Okay, and that was 17. This is 18. This one looks kind of bland. This is like a one of those like movie GIF things from the 90s, like back in the AOL time. So let's say like click the link. This is the call to action. So remember, you have to figure out like what you want. Let's see, buy, select. Maybe this is someone watching about to make a call to action. They are kind of scrolling around, so we can do that one. 19. Valuable insights and recommendations on top-notch software solutions. Looks good. Can make all the difference. This person looks like they're in a factory testing out stuff and putting it in boxes. Let's not do that one. So let's do software. So like I said, sometimes you're just going to have to like sift through and find a better video. You know, the better keywords you have, like this one, let's just say Pictory is taking this. I don't know 100% if this is how it works, but this is my kind of guess, is that if there's not enough good keywords here for it to look through, it's going to have a little bit more trouble. Like there's not enough context. I know software and online business is there, but hey, maybe this guy is using software to track this and the data, and it could be an online business. So like technically it's not incorrect. It's just not efficient enough for what I want. That's fine. Like mapping stuff out, taking your business to new heights, right? So that one works. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. I mean, that's fine. You could use that as an ending. This is Marketing Island, right? So maybe I'll just put an island there. Islands always look great. Doesn't that look beautiful? Let's just click on that and play it. Perfect. So there we have it. That's going to be the scenes there. There weren't too many we had to change, maybe 4 or 5, and that's pretty much going to be the case. Another tip is that, like I talked about previously, when you have your story here, or at least the words that you're going to use, try and use as many, let's see, easy to describe keywords. So like if I say ventures, that can be anything, right? But if we have like the importance of software, now it's getting a little bit, okay, so you're using software maybe for an online venture. So like project management software, that's pretty easy to understand. Productivity, so this one can be very bland, like saving time and ultimately increase productivity. That could be for anything, right? It's like decluttering your house or your brain, or like cleaning up, and that can make you more productive, right? So try and use more keywords. That's if like you're writing it from scratch too, but that's a lot of the times, like there's reasons why videos won't be accurate. I think it's just mostly because of the lack of keywords in the specific sentence. And this was a perfect example of that. Okay, so we have our audio here. There are going to be some tracks, that plenty of them that you can utilize. Keep in mind, for some odd reason, I am using a different computer and I can hear the audio, but you can't. So me playing them isn't going to do anything, but there's a ton of tracks for you to use. Another really big one is going to be the voiceover. So once again, you can use AI for your voiceovers as well, or you can use your own. There are plenty here. You have some English US, English UK, English Australian, English Indian, English New Zealand, and English South African. Aside from that, you can use your own, which I have a couple of video examples on my channel, but I will show you how it's done in case you want to go that route. So what we do here is we go to the microphone, we go to record voiceover. I'm going to click on record. I am going to say what's here. I'm going to stop it and apply it. So that's the steps for that. Here's how it works. Hey there, online business owners. So stop and then apply. Now you're going to notice it's going to show up here and it's going to say scene 1. There we go. So this is just on scene 1. So everything else is just kind of nothing until you do it again. So I will do it one more time just to show you. Record voiceover. Today we're diving into a crucial topic that can significantly impact your success in the digital world. And apply. And just like that, if you want to use your own voiceover, you can. I know sometimes like there's a lot of people who have a YouTube channel. It's like, well, I could use another, like say like AI voiceover, but I'm more comfortable using my own and I completely understand it. That's what those steps are for in case you want to go that all the way through. Like I said, I do have an example video on my channel. If you want it, just leave a comment down below and I'll link it because I usually forget, I record these and there's like so many things going on. So if you need that, I will link it to you. So nevertheless, we have some other aspects where we're pretty much done by now. We have our text, of course. We have some styles. This pretty much keeps the same. This is going to be the template overall, the template that we picked at first. I like the color. I like the style. So I pretty much never change that. Branding is going to be good if you want an intro or outro. I do have separate videos about that. Or maybe what you want to do is add your logo where you can watermark it and put it anywhere you want. Last but not least, this is probably an important one here. Make sure you go to 1080p. There's been times in the beginning where I went to create a video, download it, and I forgot to put it on 1080p. So much better to have 1080p versus 720. It's just higher quality, right? And last but not least, all you need to do is click on the download button. It's going to load a little, then eventually you can download it, save it, upload it to YouTube, and you are going to be good to go. So that is the quick, actually it wasn't too quick, but overall how to make AI generated YouTube videos using Pictory. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to leave a comment down below. And of course, if you want to check out Pictory, they do come with a free trial, which is always cool. My link is in the description, along with the coupon code in case you want to upgrade and save some money. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.